Now, PUBG Mobile, the ladder wrapping up here. So let's take a look at our leaderboard and see exactly how all this shook out heading into our finals event for this game.
I mean, Cold 2 BGBG, obviously a standout team that we've watched the entire time, has just managed to keep their lead, and in a pretty commanding one at that here, Paul.
Yeah, it's insane. I mean, constantly talking about them week over week, and for good reason. They have been able to put up so many consistent chicken dinners, even over some other squads who we've seen compete at even higher levels of competition, and these guys are still showing up and looking absolutely fantastic. Our top 8 is filled with absolutely solid squads in the top 16. Any one of these squads, theoretically, if they're hot on the day, could walk away with a whole win.
100%. I mean, Passion Fruit is a team that we've talked about quite a few times, and if you can see here that these points aren't even, it's not that wide of a margin, so any of these squads have an opportunity to really jump up, and we are still got a few more games going. These points are probably a little bit lower than what we're typically used to seeing here on our ladder, but all of these squads still putting on a show for us yet again.
Absolutely. Finals for PUBG Mobile can be on the 16th once we determine our top 16. So definitely mark your calendars. Keep an eye on that. I'm so excited to see what these teams can do. As like you said, got a few more games here. But of course, it's on Friday. Our week's not quite done. Of course, it's not quite done. We got a lot of action in store for you, but a lot of action has already occurred. I'm talking about, of course, PUBG Mobile. I'm talking about Hot Jukes, who's standing by with all the action from this past week. Let's take a look.
Yo, and Vera, Glitter Explosion. How are y'all guys doing today? I gotta say, y'all guys are looking great. But you know what else is great? Plays, baby. The plays, as always. Week 4 in the books, officially reaching pretty much the midway point so far of this tournament. And we're starting to see some squads get into the action. We're gonna highlight some new teams and show some really cool plays. So I'm gonna start off with my Hot Jukes play of the week for week number 4. Let's get it. And my play of the week is going to go to Martinez right here with a full set, almost running over his teammate. Hops out the vehicle, gets a nice knock, goes, gets the flick, gets the 2-piece, and the squad right here. That's going to leave him with 9 kills so far, 4 by himself, and this is going to really set up his team well for the rest of the match. Nice little play there. Now, I'm not going to lie. The play of the week this week wasn't insanely flashy, and I think the reason why that is because we were officially reaching the midway point of this tournament. I think a lot of squads are starting to take this a lot more seriously, playing a lot more concise, starting to fix the issues I think that they've been dealing with so far in the earlier sides of the tournament. So I think we're starting to see a lot more textbook gameplay from teams pretty much across the entire board here. So having said that, let me go ahead and show you guys some of the rest of the plays that I was able to catch here in week number 4. And here we go. We're going to start things off here with Cold 2 BGBG, the top squad in the lobby. Yadiel, you see the last one up, getting a nice 2-piece here. Almost gets the 3rd. Not going to be able to do it, though. Still a great play, nonetheless. Now we're going to move on over. Watch this. You're going to really love this one. New T1013, and guess what? I think that's the perfect team name for them, because boom, they just got ran over. Welcome to the ESL Mobile Open, and goodbye, baby. Moving on over to Sandhawk, we're gonna start seeing some nice grenade plays here. We're gonna see Giron gonna go ahead and just laser this one right on in. I mean, that smoke gave away his position completely, able to get the beautiful nade knock. Moving on over, you're gonna see AST. They're going to start throwing some Molotovs, some nades their way. And look at that. He's going to catch one, burning them on up. Just well executed overall. I love to see these teams starting to utilize their kit a lot more, because if you look at some of the top squads that perform in any of these tournaments, their nades are on point. This is a hard one to throw. This is from Passion Fruit. Sleepless. To hit a nade like this, it has to be cooked to perfection and perfectly thrown. Sleepless, just nailing it to perfection. Well done. Here comes another one. Now this one, could have been thrown a little bit better, but still, catches Jay pretty good. Now moving on over back to Miramar. Martinez almost getting run over. Tries to be able to save his life. Not going to be able to do it, though, as he gets pieced up from the other angle. The rest of his squad doing everything they can to possibly help him out, but they are just way too separate. Moving back over, Passion Fruit. Now, we saw a lot of kills last week, 29 in total. Look at Passion Fruit with 20 kills by themselves. So they are really looking to catch that record, break it from what we saw last week. Unfortunately, they weren't able to do it, but they got a good, solid game under their belt in my eyes. Now going on over Cold 2 BGBG. Here goes Rana. back on over to the top squad in the lobby, trying to be able to get into the shack. Not gonna happen, baby. They get shut down really quick. Now you're gonna go on over to DHS. You're gonna see DHS Mariana trying to be able to, you know, catch these snakes in the grass. This is the hardest part, I think, of competitive PUBG Mobile. These end game plays. You have to be able to get those spots. You got to be able to make those shots and decide when to stand up. You can see Mariana picking the perfect time right there. There's only one remaining member left, and they're all assuming he's behind this crate, but he's not. He is way far on the left, and you can see him just get pieced up immediately, but teammate was there to be able to help him out. So good finish, good solid finish. Gonna highlight Colt2 BG a little bit more this week because they're the top team in the lobby and they're just getting it done right. Look at Not Walls getting a nice shot here on Aaron Gale. Moving on over to Miramar. You're gonna see Gamma up on top. The second he gets pieced up, instantly hits the dirt. Doesn't want to get caught slipping at all. And they're doing a nice little 2-2 split on both of these mountain sides, just controlling so much of the land. And look how much real estate they have. They're able to control all this side for their teammates, and you have the other squad helping them out from the buildings. I mean, this is just if you're gonna do a 2-2 split, I don't think you can do it any better right here, because now they have two members also in the blue zone. This one's in the bag for Colt2. Absolutely. And you can just see, yeah, the rest of the squads, they are in big trouble. Because Colt2 they're the top squad in the lobby. So their gun skill is insane. And they're just gatekeep city. Right now, all they're doing is counting the money. Counting the money at this point. I mean, what more can I say? When you're in this kind of position and you're this set up, it is nearly impossible to lose it. The only way you lose is if you throw completely. And with, you know, all the money that we got on the line here and everything at stake, they're not going to let that happen. Look at this. The Gamma just straight lasering them, adding up the kill total. That's 10 kills. And then after that, they're like, all right, we know that the last two members are here. Let's just full send it on in. Switches on over to the Tommy gun. Starts sending it up a little bit. Still decides to use his kit regardless. But, you know, he just has to put it away because he almost got caught there. Gonna go for the 1v1, catch it, and another big win for Colt2 BG. Back on over to Martinez. Now, we saw these two teams go at it before, and we're going to see them go at it once again here in Sandhawk. You can see a nice little knock. Still going to have that nade locked and loaded. Doesn't want to give away his position just yet because that rock is safety. Like, that is safekeeping. The second he overpeaks it, he can be in big trouble. So Martinez realizes that even though he's out of zone right now, he's going to have to wait for his squad mates to really, really help him to be able to get it. Now, look at this. Look at these Molotovs from Ninja. Nice little lean peek over there in FPP is gonna burn them up big time. So AZ from AST, I mean, there's nothing he can do. The only thing he can do is hold on to his ace. But look at this, Ninja falls down, sacrifices himself for the kill. So he does get the point. But I mean, this is a very, very risky play. Very risky. Martinez is going to be up, gets pieced up by that nade harshly, closes that door, said, all right, I'm going to hold this right here. Tries to get that first aid off. Angry. Going to have to hold it down for now. And you're going to see him with that M7 getting some nice shots down range. Trying to get over with his teammate. And they're going to try to do things here as a squad. But, I mean, when you're this grouped up, it's super dangerous. He's going to throw out a nade to kind of give himself a little bit of relief, kind of take out the pressure. Luckily for them, they focus on that remaining member. So now it's just this. The two teams remaining. A nice 2v2 to clean things up. And Angry, they do have the zone priority, and they're going to use it to their best profession. Look at those pre-fires. Just non-stop. Just trying to be able to use the blue zone as a teammate. And they're just executing it perfectly. Putting them in a box here. And look at this. They're trying to do all they can to try to turn things around inside of this house, but they're not going to do it. Angry, able to get it done. Sticking here on the same team, we're going to go see Angry. 8 kills so far on the total squad. Angry has 4 himself. Jinx has 4 as well. So they're going to be splitting up pretty much all the action so far. Martinez, we saw him a little bit earlier, get some nice shots down range, and he's going to try to get some extra kills for his squad as well. But it's going to be tough because, I mean, the snake play towards the end is never simple. Angry's going to put up some more work on his back, getting another kill. That's going to be 5 for him. Martinez just chilling back. Said, Angry, hey, man, you got this, bro. You got this. I'm just going to go ahead and do my own thing. Jinx and Angry are going to be the ones that are going to really finish things off because they get pretty much almost every single kill for their squad. Look at that, 5-5 and Ninja Boy able to get at least the last one. Moving on over to Miramar, we're gonna see Team Me here. No, that's right, not me, Team Me. You can see Faker in the back trying to give that lay of the land for the rest of his squad, giving some nice real estate. Now we see some really nice smoke wall from the defenders here. Regardless though, there's not really much you can do when you have a squad have this much vision, this much real estate. They're gonna pre-fire you like crazy. You can see Pyroton there trying to run for his life, gonna get caught from the team across the way. So now there's only one remaining member left. They have 11 kills in total, and you know they're trying to make it 12. Yeah, look at that. Nice pre-fire. They know where he is now. Kindness pushing up for the 1v1. I would like to see him kind of wait for his team a little bit more, but he didn't have to. Nice finish regardless. Now you're about to see a phenomenal play right here. Look at this. Quan from HTV getting it done. Look at this nice pre-fire through the smoke. Gonna be able to catch one of these members here. Beautifully executed. Gonna go in, full send it on in with the UMP, and just full on FPP here. Almost catches a dude out the sky. Instead, look at this. Hits the laydown and catches the toes. The recognition of the angles, and a beautifully well played game here from HTV. By far, probably one of the most impressive plays I saw. And that's all I got for you guys here for week number 4. And that's also going to mark the end of the first split here for the ESL Mobile Open. Split number 2, starting on May 10th, it's coming up. And I'm really excited to see if teams are going to change things up. I want to see the squads that were on the bottom of the leaderboards completely change their play style, because we're starting to see all the top teams. One thing that is consistent among all of them is aggression, just straight getting into the action non-stop. That is what's making you successful in this tournament. And of course, I want to hear what your thoughts are, Glitter and Envira. So I'm gonna go ahead and send it back on over to you guys, and I'll catch you guys next week.
Okay, this might have been a little bit slower of a week for PUBG Mobile. However, that final play by Quan on HTV, I mean, not only does he do a great job moving through the smoke to secure a couple kills on the SLP players, but the drop shot, those shots into the toes, Paul, the awareness, it was so strong.
I mean, I think it was like a 9 out of 10 play for me. It would have been 10 out of 10 if he caught the guy who was jumping off the tower. If he got him in midair, that would be like, all right, there's your John Wick moment. So here's the check out the door. Perfect. No, that was, again, a good series of play this week, but I definitely sense what Jukes was saying as well. The team's just slowing 100%. It down a bit, wanting to make sure they get into that top 16. But again, ladders are resetting. Things are opening up. This week's not quite done yet. Hey everyone, thanks so much for tuning into our Mobile Open recap again this week. Your support means a lot to us, and it would mean even more if you could hit that like and subscribe button down below the video. Make sure you stay up to date with all the content that we're releasing here on the channel. All the best mobile esports action, and you don't want to miss it.